the way.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
You played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. And this is Gullit. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Howson. Hazard looks to get on the end of this. Pinches it off him. Yeah. And it's Davids. Looking for the run. Hazard. Now Costa Curta. Yeah, the pass is intercepted. Saliba. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Montpellier are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to get it clear. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
That looks a good ball through. It is a corner. They've played it short. Montpellier are looking to go forward now. Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. And he welcomes it in. Maradona.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Dixon. Great vision. It's been slipped through. He is through here. Goes for a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, wonderful effort all by himself.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Maradona plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gullit. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, super ball! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Platini. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. Lovely, now then. Dixon. Half an hour played now. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he whips it, he's got full! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maradona. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Incoming delivery. Certainly no room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And they've got a throw. No way through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's burst through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Costa Curta. And Dixon. Good work on the right flank here. Shot could be on. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He's not got that quite right. Howson is always looking to break lines. Out towards the flank. Hazard. Ajax have a free kick. That looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs. Changement pour Montpellier. Le numéro 13. Pour le remplacer,
Whistle goes.
le numéro 20, Ibrahimovic.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Montpellier come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
It's a promising position. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Zanetti. And here's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Nesta. Saliba. Now Costa Curta. Vieira. And here's Platini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Now the delivery. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. That pass isn't the best. Maradona. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Anthony does it out wide and in space, and he knocks it clear. Montpellier perhaps contemplating their next change here. Howson. And it's Nesta. Yeah. Here's Maradona. Dixon. Maradona. Hazard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement.
Montpellier have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. He's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did need a little change.
Hazard has it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. Nesta gets rid without sophistication. The changes done in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's a sharp little ball here. Platini crosses it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Now it's Messi. Robson, he gets big! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. He's being urged to shoot. This is bad. He's had a shot! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try to extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Montpellier have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
It's a good ball out wide. Ribéry. It's a pretty loose pass. Robson. He rises! Van Basten gets flagged offside.
Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Five minutes left on the clock. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's got his cross in.
Changement en cours.
Ajax are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vieira. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's the keeper's ball. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Platini. Zanetti.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players. Never mind just keepers.
Yeah, very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Davids, and it's Michel Platini. And here's Hullet. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's nice. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well cleared. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Guti. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Mbappe will not want to lose that here. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Montpellier disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Scores! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He gets big. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss will be amused.
After 25 minutes is number 22, Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes.
Montpellier choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Platini.
Montpellier are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
It's a mighty off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Montpellier have reclaimed it. Tries a shot! Very tense, just the wrong outcome. Montpellier making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Platini. And this is... It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Swung over. Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guti. He's cut it out.
Montpellier truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now this could be a chance. Nicely aimed pass. He's looking right. Danielson is onto this. Plenty to aim at here. They get a throw in. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. He's in a good... and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been clubbed away. Lots of passing here, really easy on the eye. Guti
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is full.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still
And
anybody's
please
game here.
welcome our lads to the field.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making
Substitutions
those runs
taking place.
behind.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's going in strongly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's seen that all. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to pass it through. It's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zanetti. Danielson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has not gone well. And it's Scholes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Montpellier are down to 10 men. Montpellier still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Danielson. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dimichelis. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Guti. To Nielsen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Montpellier do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. This is Batistuta!
Montpellier really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Platini. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, really good feet. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution in progress.
Montpellier have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. Played in by Nielsen.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Platini. Tries to play it through. Cross flung into... Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And here's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Montpellier back on level terms.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 82 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's how
He's
going to be pulled back for that one.
Coming on the field, number 21, Kukchu.
No messing
number
about.
23, Hazard.
The players are
Number
flocking around
13,
their fallen colleague,
Fernando
and they look
Torres.
worried. Well, they are now a 9-man team. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Batistuta chasing after it. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
their change now with
Substitutions
a break in
taking
play.
place.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Goal kick. Oh, no, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Pings it across. There's the header!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
There will
try
be 5
again.
minutes added time.
It's a good run down the right. Great vision. And it's Zanetti. Pull it. Davids. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Hullet. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Look, there has to be more.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. What a throw in.
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Marcó en el
He
minuto
just
5
absolutely
el
speared that one.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckham. Gattuso looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pull it. Yeah. Pull it. Knocks it out wide. And it's Otto. Otto tries across, and he gets rid in a hurry. Great vision. Always onto this. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. Oh, well measured. Now it's Haaland. Pings it across. No, he didn't quite beat it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adiati knocks his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Montpellier has the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. That's a passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Otto. So just the one early goal to report so far. Here's a chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Pull it. Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Threads one in. Crosses it in. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Beckham plays it short. Montpellier are looking to go forward now. Spain try... And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Montpellier are down to 10 men. it's Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Drives it in. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero puts his foot on the gas. And hit! Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Now it's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just off target. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. And it's hoisted clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Zanetti. Looks to the other side. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Oh, it's a great ball. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Crossed into the box. Succumbs to the pressure. Now, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Beckham. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Del Piero. And Zanetti. Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. And it's Zanetti. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Gilberto Silva to Beckham. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Upamecano. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Montpellier in for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gattuso. Yeah, has found the net here, of course. Messi. Beckham. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an imaginative... He's had a shot! Good effort first time.
I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Mbappe, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Montpellier are still that goal to the good. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's being a... Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking around their fallen colleague and they look worried.
El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Del Piero. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Montpellier perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's Batistuta. Yeah. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Vieira. This is Batistuta.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
More pressure on the ball here. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Looking tidy in possession here. That is Snuta! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Marcó en el minuto 85 el dorsal.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's picked it up out wide. Beckham. Nice interception, well timed. Yeah. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play it in. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Saliba. Upamecano. Gilberto Silva. Balogun. And it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Enjoy this time. Upamecano. And he's there to make the challenge. The ball is bounced loose now. Now Van de Ven. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Haaland out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. Messi has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul could trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Messi será sustituido por el dorsal 4.
It's Rui Costa. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Vieira claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Montpellier may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Cannavaro.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short.
Pedri crosses. Montpellier are looking to go forward now.
Cannavaro.
Matthäus. Gattuso. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chiellini. Zanetti. And it's Diaz. Zanetti. He's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jordan Henderson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Here's Cannavaro. Pinches it off him. Davids.
Crunching tackle.
Nicely weighted ball.
Vinicius Junior and the shot!
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's
But
all
pour
due to
l'équipe du
one
Paris
little
Saint-Germain.
counter-attacking. They hardly have
Après
time to
18
even
minutes de
react.
jeu par
There's only one word to
le
describe
numéro
that.
20.
Clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Montpellier really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, important interception. That's a look and plays it forward. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Davids. Messi. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Davids. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cross into the ball. Big header! And for a moment, time stood still. Messi. And it's Cannavaro. It's Pedri. Brahim Diaz. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chiellini.
Montpellier certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Terrific save by Abbiati. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And he was alert to it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Davids.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs. Changement pour Montpellier. Le numéro 5, Messi.
Here we go
À
again
sa
then.
place, le numéro 13.
Montpellier can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso concedes a free kick for that. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Montpellier do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Gattuso. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
He's gone backward here. Montpellier still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's in a great position here. Just the keeper to beat! Takes a shot! Mateus. And the finish!
Mateus really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter. And he is very good at that type of thing.
Le numéro 19. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11.
Nicely aimed pass. Although he's got that wrong.
Montpellier really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he is shown in a yellow card. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gattuso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 22, Vieira.
It's run loose here. Montpellier will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Vinicius Junior is fouled. No messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Montpellier making another change here.
Changement pour Montpellier. Le numéro 8. À sa place, le numéro 2.
That's Diaz. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Adams deals with that comfortably. Tele. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a decent clearance. Jordan Henderson
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball if he can get there. He might be in here. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's gone past them. A heavy challenge. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Changement en cours.
Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got it. It's Lewandowski! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Mateus has created one goal already. Out to the left it goes.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fits! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? And he's following up! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Defending was strong and firm.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Vitz. And it's made its way to him. Could move up a gear here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well seen. Saw that coming. Kukcu. Oh, no joy this time. Pinged towards the front line.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Well measured. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius Junior's cross. That's the keeper's ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look